We have friends of ours in Baltimore, and I think it was a year ago already. There was this incredible story where they went to Israel, and they had something that really had us all worried and praying. And the story that they tell and the story that happened to them is unbelievable. Check out this video, and we'll be right back with my good friend, the Pretters from Baltimore.
Aria, don't move! Aria, don't move! Look at me! Aria, look at me!
היישוב הרסוף. כתבנו לענייני צבא אור הלר מוסר כי כוחות חילוץ והצלה בסיוע לוחמי יחידה 669 חילצו את השניים.
Let's go meet the Pretters right now. We are joined with Yitzi and Leah Pretter. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So it is an incredible story, and give us a little bit of, these are the miracles that are obvious. This is, I think, a little bit more of an obvious one, right? And it's something that I know that has captured the attention of so many. But for someone that's going through it now, and now that you're past it, share with us a little bit about what this did for you, the impact this story had on you, and how you see every single day.
It really made me more appreciative in every aspect of life, and that daily occurrences that happen during the day shouldn't be just looked at as nature, but can be looked at as a miracle. And just like God did this for me then, God's involved in every aspect of our lives, and we should always remember that.
Amazing. As a dad, and I'm sure you speak for you and your wife as parents, once you got her, I don't want to go back to before that part, but once you got her, and we take for granted sometimes, the health and safety and security with God's help, it should always be of our children. What was that like while you were going through the ordeal and post when you had her out? In terms of your relationship to that story and the appreciation and the miracle that it contained.
I still get chills every time I watch the video and, think about it. It's, emotional time, but just makes us grateful for the family we have and sharing our family on Hanukkah now. And you mentioned, it's like the final judgment, the last day of Hanukkah, and we're, I know you said not to talk about before, but when I'm holding on to those strings, the video only showed, when there's lots and lots of people coming to help. But initially when I got there, it was just me and one other person, holding on to those strings, and she was literally hanging by a thread. So it makes me realize, and our family realize, that not to take life for granted, and that we we have to count our blessings every day that we're together, that every day that we're healthy and alive.
What, if I can ask, what was going through your mind while you were holding those strings? What were you thinking? And you don't have to answer, but
Now,
I'm just so, and I know everyone is watching is thinking the exact same thing. So I'm asking on behalf of everybody else because it's so heroic. Um, what was going through your mind during that period of time?
instinctively, I wanted to pull on the strings and pull her up. She was screaming, "Help! I can't hold on anymore. I'm, giving up." And it was a long time until help came, and I kept telling her that help is coming. And the other person who was there was actually from another paragliding company. His name was David, and he had seen that something was going wrong. Leia didn't know that she was about to crash. And there were so many miracles along the way, major miracles that happened that we learned about afterwards. But he told me, don't pull on the strings, because if you pull on it, they could rip. So the whole time I'm just holding on for dear life, as strong, as hard as I could, trying to calm Leia down so that she continues holding on, and then just looking in the sky to see when the helicopter would come, when the Magen David Adom would come, when United Hatzalah would come. And they all came, and it's like one big family in Israel where everyone's just trying to help each other. All these people, volunteers, looking out for our need, risking their lives to save Leia's life. So it was just really heartwarming, but it still gives me chills every time I see it.
I'm sure. Leia, what was going on through your mind? If we can ask you, again, you don't have to answer. We can go to the happier times, but
No, sure.
what were you thinking? Because it's bravery, it doesn't, being able to hold on with that level of fear is a big deal. And, you're a young girl. So, you're someone special. So tell us what was going on through your mind during this period of time.
I definitely thought that we wouldn't make it, but then the only thing that I could think of to do was to call out to God to help, and that's what happened, and God saved us.
Wow. That's so awesome. It's such an interesting concept that I want to bring up before I let you go, because I can talk to you guys all night. But when we spoke earlier to a man named Mark, who was the security, one of the security heads in Israel and in Judea and Samaria, and we spoke about this idea of being part of the miracle. And how sometimes in life God doesn't show up in poof miracles, right? He uses us to be conduits, and sometimes it's for us. And when we are engaged in very difficult things and we have that level of faith while we're going through them, we emerge. Now, let me ask you, you're when you come out of this, of course you're more appreciative in life, but has this made you even more resilient, even more able to take on challenges, knowing that you've overcome so much, and you must have incredible power that's just coming out of you?
Yeah, for sure helped me. I think about it like during hard times, that if I could get through that, then I could get through anything.
Amazing. Well, to the Pretter family, we thank you for being on. We thank you for inspiring everybody. We thank you for your leadership, both in the Baltimore community and across the country. And thank you for what you've done, and post facto, just how much this story has inspired and helped other people appreciate what they have. So thank you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
Hanukkah. And may this be
Happy
a year
Hanukkah.
filled with only light, only good light.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And it's such an incredible opportunity for us to celebrate with the Pretters, and when these stories happen, to really appreciate them. And what I'm finding from this, and I hope you're taking from this, is the idea of small miracles, and the idea of hidden miracles is not just we recognize, it's we are a part of it, right? I want you to picture Leia holding on for dear life as a young girl, and understanding that if she calls out to God, he is not going to just magically send two angels to float her up. Maybe, but maybe he's going to put something inside her that will bring that essence, the strength that she had, and make her the person that she now is. We're part of the miracle story. It's an incredible concept of what's going on every single day if we just open our eyes.